All right, my friends, it's time to wrap up the season. What's going on here? Main account, season end. I know we got a day. Time you watch this, we'll have a little bit over a day left. I have a handful of things I still want to do. I'm going to be working through the last two events. Our big event rodeo is now wrapped up. I'm going to be working on some Hunter's Instinct a little bit. Really good suggestion in yesterday's video that I always talk about and I forgot to mention in the comments is if you don't play the Hunter's Instinct event, it's one of those few that you should still pop in, and you should still, if you have the capability, go and farm up your abrasive. Craft your weapons, and then get a stockpile going. You will thank me later when at some point you choose to go full in and try to actually make the progress here. So something to consider. If you have the ability, it's a really, really nice way to do that. So I don't remember the commenter, but shout out to you for dropping that in the comments. Always great. But we're wrapping up supply. I just finished up knocking out Bunker Bravo, Dog Breeder, all wrapped up. I'm going to handle and knock out a little bit of head hunting before the season ends. But that wraps up this season with major events. So here we go. Let's wrap up. Let's get our rewards. Let's open up our Dragonov blueprint. And then let's see if we can actually get some Merc progress as well. Very excited for that. So 114 rewards. Oh, I have 104. I don't want to do this. Is the first time. This is the first time I'm seeing this because I'm not really good at spending my genomes. Let's go back really quick. Let's spend some genomes. Oh, yeah, we are basically maxed. Crazy. What do I want to get here? What do I want to get? I've been tossing around a few different ideas. I've got a bunch of the cosmetics because I think those are neat. You know, I've considered grabbing some lockers, some more lockers for some storage, which isn't a horrible idea. But I think actually instead, what I want to do is I do want to start working towards getting all of the upgrades going for the benches. So here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna spend $13.50. I'm gonna get me a campfire blueprint. Let's grab that. I want to stay at a pretty high level of genomes. I'm trying to kind of like stay close to cap because when the boggy region does come out, I think there's gonna be some things that we can grab, and I'm kind of excited about that. So I want to have some genomes. I'm actually wondering if they'll ever consider updating the 5,000 cap. That's a lot, don't get me wrong, but that could be interesting. Okay, we'll grab that. That then gives me an option. That's cool that you got a warning. I'm glad it didn't just auto grab them for me, because I would have lost out on some of those and I would have been sad. So let's get some rewards here. What do we want? I think leather in the inventory. I'm gonna grab some things to put in the inventory. Everybody knows I love the doggos. Lenses here. I always toss back and forth on what to grab here. I think I want to kind of go like, I don't know if I want to go down the line, but I'm gonna take those pistolas. Crowbars have continued. I'm assuming we're gonna see scouting back again at some point. So that ends up being important. Can't pass up a shotgun here. This one's a toss-up too, because woolen fabric is pretty useful, but I'll grab some carbon composite. I have been churning through a whole lot of springs, so I think that's a good option for us. And I like having the drills. I do like having drills in my inventory. Any utility things you can put into your inbox is really nice. That way, if you go on farming runs or any of that stuff, I'm not saying make all the same selections based on what you need and what you're trying to upgrade, but do consider that. I've got plenty of gas in there, so I'll grab some weapons. Gosh, it's like, I want the AKs. These are so good. The titanium alloy is so expensive. I'm gonna grab that. Same thing here. This would be like a toss-up between these two things, honestly. At this point, for inventory purposes, maybe, or do I just take the Colt? We'll grab some inhalers. Doggos, Genesis guns. Doggos. I'm going to take the Ash here. We're on the grind. We're on the grind. Always take a C4. I love me some C4. Titanium versus shotgun. I can grind the titanium, and I don't really have a ton of use for it at the moment. This is an interesting one, because I actually might consider... Nah, I'm going to take this car. We got enough genomes, right? This is tough, too, because I really like a Scar. I really like having the anti-spore rifles, though, in the case we're doing any northern farming. Always the big Rottweiler pup. I like Sporicide here. Yeah, I think Sporicide. Gotta take the grenade launcher. But the VSS is also always very tempting to me. Okay. This always hurts me because here's what's interesting. There's like a subset of me wanting to have all of the drone blueprints too, because then I don't have to worry about farming these things. We've opened so many of these. I just want to get the last like 4 that we need, or 6 or whatever it is. But I have to take this. I have to take it because I would love to be grabbing the Dragonovs here as well. I don't need the rest of the other stuff, but we're of course gonna take that. All right, let's get into some other rewards. We'll just grab some stuff here. Yeah, still puppies. Lots of pups, lots of pups. I like the food here. I think I have a lot of dry dog food though, so I'll take the AK. Copper. Ooh. C4 versus Ash. Guys, I have so many C4 in the inventory. I actually take the Ash this time around. Now I'll take a C4. I'll balance it out a bit. I'll take an M16. Took the copper last time. This one I'm not. This is probably one of the worst ones. I think this is like the lowest tier crate. Like this crate's solid. I'd be happy with this crate. A lot of AKs we can grab. I'm gonna keep flipping these back and forth. Lots of AKs. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I really don't have a need for the other stuff. Lots of weapons. Okay. Pretty good haul, I would say. Pretty good haul indeed. Let me go ahead and we will grab our Dragonov blueprint. And again, I'm probably going to get a few additional levels. Blueprint for the drag. The Nov. All right. I still have quite a bit to get here. Still quite a few things to open. Anything new would be great. Come on, baby. Not looking good. It was not. It was the flash hider again. Where am I at with this? I've been keeping these. Oh, I don't have a spare one. Look at all these that we've opened. Crazy, huh? I also have a theory. Maybe I don't share my... I'm not going to share my theory yet. I'm not going to share my theory yet. I'll share my theory the next time we get to this. Crazy, crazy. Let's see. Let's get a pup going to the dog kennel there and put this away. Look at all these spare not drone blueprints. Spare Dragonov blueprints we got. I wish there was a specific weapon trade-in we could do. This one being specific because these are not in the regular pool of EX mods. Sitting pretty close. Looking at the drone, yeah, I got 6 left. So close. So very close. Okay, let's pop over. I slacked a little bit this season. I guess I'm getting my daily rewards for whatever reason. I think I was like missing it by like a day every other day or something. I just was forgetting to time it appropriately. But I have 67. You know where we're at. We need to do some openings here, and we need to get some stuff. We need to do some things. Here's what we need. We need an officer Merc. We need one rank up. The other piece here to go, we could get a couple of Godfreys. We need 3 to go there. Rust, I have levels to get. I do need 2 more of him. Naomi and Dash were sitting with enough to get her leveled up. And everybody else is basically ready to rock and roll. Everybody's good. We got 5 here. Liberty we could get up as well. I think it's 3 and then 5, so we're set. So really we're down to just Rust, Godfrey, and Mr. Officer Murph. So I'm hoping in these 62 we can open him. I'm hoping. We had a big open last time. We didn't get it. I think what did we end up getting? I think we got 2 Godfreys, which wasn't like horrible. But let's see what we got. Gonna get flashbanged here for a little while. Sorry about that. I actually might not even get. I don't remember. We might be close to not even getting a very rare. So only 60. Get some stripes though, which is good for upgrades. Gotta Rust. You're freaking kidding me, man. At some point, I will run out. It's literally going to take me until the end. It is. I know it. Oh man, I know it. I know it. I know it is. I have 4 of him now. I'm literally going to finish getting him and probably Godfrey leveled up with enough contracts before I get the last Officer Murphy. Legitimately, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like is going to happen. I don't even feel like we got a ton of stripes either. The good part here is I don't think I have any other use for the Daredevil stripes. Outside of Rust and Liberty, right? Yep, we're saving up these, the Die Hard stripes. We've got everybody else leveled up. So I could start probably dropping these into Rust. And getting him some levels. I think that makes sense. I'll at least get him a level. Get him rocking and rolling. I don't mind getting him leveled up and testing him out on some of these back end levels. I really don't want to use up these stripes. I guess I could push Jack all the way up to. How many of these would I use? This would be a lot of them to get him maxed, huh? 350 of these to get him up to level 50. Then I could upgrade him beyond that. I just don't really want to do that. I don't feel like this is a good investment. I just don't think he's that helpful. What is interesting is if you do have him, his passive barbed wire will actually come into play if you select him, if the setting allows, as your 4th character, which is kind of cool. Again, we could upgrade Liberty here a bit if we wanted, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather spend these on Rust. I could do some universal stripes. Naomi and Dash, it's like a toss-up. I'm so close on getting Carmel leveled up, but I just don't know how effective she's going to be on the end. And some folks would say that Naomi and Dash is quite good as well. My struggle here is where we struggle is with the raging zombies, and I feel like this is too much damage too quickly. Too high of a DPS, if you will, for that to be good, but I guess Karma's kind of in the same boat. I guess what we could do is maybe get her. We'll get her. Let's just get her a level. We'll use some universal stripes here. Keep moving some things forward. I need a lot of these. That's interesting. And I feel like I'm still getting... I need to pay attention before I do the next opening. Got 512 quick draw stripes and nothing to use them on. So I almost wish there was a way to trade these stripes in. Like, let me convert like 2 to 1, and then I would convert those to these quick gifted stripes or whatever the case would be really, really nice. I'm trying to keep a good stockpile of universal stripes. That way, if we do spike the Merc, like, I could almost instantly level him up to 60, which is really what I'm trying to go for. So that's at least what we're trying to manifest here. I mean, kind of same thing. If I get Godfrey up, I might end up doing that, but I need 3 contracts there. Crazy that I now only need 1 contract for this guy. Oh, that's my luck. That's been my luck lately. But hopefully your season end is going to go good. I'm not going to do any... I'm not going to get any progress with the updates that we made, so I will leave this one here. Be a shorter video, and season wrapping up. So next season coming here pretty quickly. I do expect we're going to see some update news probably very, very soon. New season kicks off. Probably new season gets going. Give it a week or so, and then I expect a big update to roll in, clans and all that kind of stuff. So come on over to the Discord, links in the description. Hit that subscribe button for us. We are on the road to 10K, our next big channel milestone. So really appreciate all the support. We're nearing 5K, which is just absolutely awesome, and I can't say thank you enough for that. And just really appreciate all of it. Enjoy this one, and we'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Peace.